Welcome to Elevation Nation with your hosts Sam Panich and Parker Yablon. Elevation Nation is a community focused on bringing together young adults who are elevating themselves and others every day. Each Thursday, we take 15 minutes to talk about what's going on in the real world and touch on all the great things that Elevation Nation is up to.
What's up, Elevation Nation?
We're doing things a little differently this episode, Parker. I'm excited for this new format, test some things out. Let's get into Fortitude in 15, man. What's been going on in the world?
Yeah, man, I know the World Cup is going on. I've been watching almost every single game. Have you watched anything? Minus the U.S., have you watched other games?
Believe it or not, I have. I love the World Cup, man. I love how passionate they are. It's fun. World Cup's great, but yeah. Tough loss for the U.S. the other day. We keep on going. We're going to see who wins.
Tough loss. It made me think that, yeah, we may never win a World Cup. They just completely looked outmanned. But I wanted to talk today about the best soccer player of all time, Lionel Messi. I was watching the game last week, Egypt versus Argentina. I don't know if you caught it or not. But, dude, unbelievable game. Probably the game of the tournament. Argentina was down 2-0 to Egypt with 15 minutes left, and it all comes down to this, right? Winning, you're in. Losing, you're out. And something happened. Something clicked. The team just completely turned around, and they scored 3 goals in the final 15 minutes of the game to end up winning. But I think what's really crazy about it, and when I said amazing about the game, was Lionel Messi. He missed a PK in the first half, right? And then in the second half, he scores the game-tying goal. At 39 years old, he's already known as the best ever. But man, I just thought it was so freaking cool to watch someone who has been there time and time again for his team, showing up even after he kind of failed. So today, I wanted to talk a little bit more about that mindset that he showcased in that game because it's been incredible.
I mean, his mindset to be able to come back down and keep his head up, I think is what separates some of the best athletes in the world from guys that just have pure talent, right? He was so confident going to take that PK. I mean, what are the odds that he's going to make that? It's got to be over 95%, right? He's one of the best in the world at taking PKs. And to get it saved, it's a big deal. Right? And that could really easily have messed with his confidence and his team's confidence. And yet he continued to march and carry on. And you see that with so many successful people who are good at what they do. They inevitably, when they push themselves, are going to hit roadblocks. They're going to hit failure. But it's how quickly they're able to bounce back. I think it took Messi 10 seconds to bounce back. Right? He was all good. On to the next play. Time to make up for it. That, to me, is an incredible mental fortitude mindset to be able to just go on, carry on, and push forward.
I don't want to shit on our goalkeeper in the USA, but it almost seemed like there had been some errors that he made, and he let that carry on to his mindset. And we saw that come to life when he really had a mistake that I made the remark that a middle schooler shouldn't even make, he forgot almost how to kick a ball. And it just showed that a mistake that he made earlier that allowed a goal to Belgium carried throughout the game. Whereas the greats, right? And now listen, the goalie for the United States is an incredible player, right? You don't get to that point without being a great athlete and have a great mindset. But I'm saying the best of the best, those who rise above, like Lionel Messi, right? The Cristiano Ronaldos, the Mbappes of the world, if we're talking soccer. To your point, they fail, and then they learn and they go forward. And I think it's pretty exceptional what happened. I think it is so cool he misses the PK, and then they end up winning the game and sending Egypt home packing. And now Argentina has another chance to win a World Cup back-to-back times. So freaking awesome. I love it, Sam. Lionel Messi, obviously the GOAT already. Imagine if he wins 2. Is he the GOAT? Does he get a new animal comparison?
I don't know if there's such thing as a goat. Is it like a sheep goat? What's maybe an elk goat, a ram goat? What's a evolved version of a goat? Probably a ram, right? Maybe he's the ram goat.
I'm going to say he's the elevated goat. How about that?
Elevated goat. All right, I like it.
Yeah, he doesn't get it unless they win another World Cup. But if they win another World Cup, we're going to call Messi the elevated GOAT. All right, so we're doing a new way of structuring Fortitude in 15. We talked about Lionel Messi's mindset. Now we're going to pass some questions back and forth. So we do this with our guests, Sam. Some fast Fortitude, some questions related to Messi and his mindset. You ready for it? First thing that comes to mind.
I'm ready. Hit me, Parker.
All right, Messi's 39 years old, and he probably is still the best player in the World Cup. He definitely has the most goals up until July 8th. What's a skill that you refuse to let age out of?
I mean, I think it's probably positivity, right? I think positivity is a skill set. It's one I haven't fully developed, but if you can go into, just like Messi, have that mindset to have the negative times be as short-lived as possible, to live with a positive mindset that things are going to work out in your favor, I think works wonders on the universe. So positivity, I hope I never age out of.
I love it. You're a positive person, but sometimes, I feel like the positivity for you sometimes subsides and I have to be there for you. But oftentimes you're there for me too, reminding me about the positivity I need in my world.
I sure hope so. I played therapist for you for an hour yesterday. Good friends do. All right, Parker. So Messi, he missed that penalty kick. There were probably, 60,000 people in that stadium? And then the entire world saw him fail on his penalty kick. What's the most public you've ever failed? And how long did it take Parker Yablon to shake it off?
I mean, I'm going to bring it out from something that just came from the camp tour, Sam. Remember, we're at Rolling River Day Camp. We're about to do a new session with about 80 people. It's the first one of the day, and it just fell flat, completely flat. You and I were bringing the energy. We're like, we're so positive this is going to go great, and it just didn't click. It felt disorganized. People were asking us, hey, Sam Parker, what do I do? Like, hey, I got a question. This doesn't feel good. And to be honest with you, it did not feel good. I know it didn't feel good for you two inside. And I felt like we completely flopped in front of 80 people. Granted, not 70,000 like Messi, but for us, 80 people is up and coming, speakers. That's a lot of people. I felt like it was our moment when a comedian flops on stage and gets no laughs. That was how we felt. And to be honest with you, Sam, I think we kind of leaned into the Messi mindset. We said, you know what? We can't do anything about it. We have to push forward. We have 3 more sessions today. What can we learn? We made some adjustments. And then the next 3 sessions, it was the complete same topic, same keynote, same workshop, and they were so good. And that was because we were like, you know what? We can't do anything about it, and we pressed through.
Amen to that. Sometimes you got to fail to go forward. All right. One more, Parker. You got a tough one for me? Last fast fortitude question here.
Yeah, I got you. You ready for this one? So Argentina was down 2-0, right, with 15 minutes left. When's a time you were 2-0 down, quote unquote, in life, but you came back?
I mean, I think it's the epitome of Elevation Nation. I feel like I was the number 1 seed coming out of the regular season, high school to college. Everyone was expecting great things of me. Got this incredible job in New York City. And then all of a sudden I started and I got absolutely rocked in the teeth twice. Down 0-2, new city I didn't like, job I couldn't figure out. My emotions were all over the place, was in a deep, dark, depressed state, and I felt like I had nowhere else to go. I felt like I was down 0-50, not 0-2. And Parker, I think the biggest way we started to dig ourselves out of that hole was to talk through it, have conversations, learn from each other, learn from other people, and I would say now I'm winning the World Cup here a couple years later.
Sam says he's winning the World Cup, but he hasn't played any soccer in 2026. Just putting that out there, Elevation Nation. Sam is saying he won the World Cup. Okay, I think it's a fun segment. I think we're going to keep doing that, Sam. And if you're listening to Elevation Nation, DM us. Give us some questions that maybe you want to ask Sam, myself, that we can go back and forth on if you want to hear our opinion on it. Okay, the third segment, Sam, I think today is going to be a fun one. We're going to do a little bit of blind ranking, okay? And what you're going to do is I'm going to give you a scenario, and then you're gonna rank them blind, and we're gonna see how it goes. Okay, you ready?
Okay, here we go.
All right. So you're stuck on a 5-day silent retreat. There's no phones. There's no talking. It's just meditation and vibes with the people who are there. Blind rank these 7 as they're revealed. No takebacks. You ready? Okay. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, the Swedish soccer player.
4.
4. Okay, you're starting in the middle. I like it. All right, Neymar.
Yeah. Oof. 3.
What's your reasoning? You got to hear the reasoning behind it.
I mean, I think Neymar would be slightly better than Zlatan, and Zlatan talks a lot, and he thinks he's the man. Neymar's a little chiller. I think he might be a bit more humble, hopefully, now in his barely making the World Cup age, right? Hopefully, more humble. Guess we'll find out. All right, who else we got?
All right, Jude Bellingham.
Number 1, I love Jude. He just seems like such a good dude, cares about other people, positive vibes only, very compassionate. He's my number 1 right there for sure.
All right. Okay, so we got 1 for Jude, 3 for Neymar, 4 for Zlatan. What about Megan Rapinoe?
I think it's Rapinoe, but okay. You're the soccer guy, not me. 6.
6?
I got no explanation. We're
tell
gonna
us
keep
why.
moving. I'm not getting. I don't want to get
All right.
canceled. I don't know. Just we're putting there at 6.
Why would you get canceled? It's just a soccer player. Okay.
Yeah, I just think a 6.
All right, Erling Haaland from Norway.
2. The people in Norway, they love the cold plunge. They love the meditation and the silence. He's in the zone. He can push through discomfort, pick his teammates up, pick me up. 2. Love Haaland.
All right, what about Messi?
All right, I guess Messi's taking the 3 spot. Did I use the 3 spot? Messi in 3. Also quiet, also stoic, calm, cool, collected. Messi in the 3 spot. Was that
All right,
is
and
that
last
7?
you have Ronaldo, which is there's only 1 spot left.
What spot do I have left? 5?
7. You're putting Ronaldo at
7?
7.
That probably checks out. Ronaldo's at 7. He's going to be taking selfies the whole time and taking his shirt off and posing for Instagrams. Maybe I could get in on that. I don't know.
I think it's a hot take. You said Jude is number 1, but we'll go forward with that. I wouldn't agree with you, but it was fun blind ranking. I mean,
You just don't.
I
want
want to
the
see
UK,
you
man.
in a silent retreat anyway, like a 5-day silent retreat. That'd be cool.
Maybe one day. You never know. I like this, Parker. This is fun. Just new quick hitting segments, mix things up. World Cup's in full swing. I think the mental fortitude that Lionel Messi, one of the best in the world, exudes and shows. We'll see if it continues for the rest of the World Cup. He's going to be faced with some serious adversity. And talking about all these great soccer legends is also a fun way to recap our episode. I don't know if I want to be on a silent retreat, period, but if I got to be on a silent retreat, that's my power ranking, 1 through 7. Let's go, Elevation Nation. Until next week's Fortitude in 15. Peace.
Thanks for tuning in to Elevation Nation. If you enjoyed our conversation, hit that subscribe button to get notified when we release a new episode. If you would like to join Elevation Nation or get more information about the nation, please visit our website at www.elevationnation.io. Until next week, Elevation Nation, peace.